Hey again, it's my last video of the day. This is my third one, so I think I'll finally be caught up to the book I'm actually reading. Um, Now I want to talk about a book that made a huge impression on me. The title of it is This Is War, Baby by K Webster. Um, I was privileged enough to read an arc of this book for an honest review, and I don't even know where to begin with this book. There are so many good things that I can say about this book. Now, first thing I want to say is it's not for everybody. It's a very dark book. It touches on dark subjects like sex trafficking, um, lack of consent, um, issues that are very, very real in our world today and very scary. Um, I've mentioned before on a book I read regarding sex trafficking about I have two daughters myself. One's 22 and one's 19 currently, and I'm constantly scared for their safety because you just never know in our day and time. It's happening all over our country, all over our world, and it's a very real problem. This book has components regarding sex trafficking, and it's tough. It's very tough. Be prepared. It's a dark read. Uh, you have to be able to read that type of book to enjoy it. Um, but if you stick with it and you get past that point, it's a true love story. It is about two people who um, they find each other in the strangest of ways, not exactly the best of ways, but they wind up finding love. Uh, it has components of mental illness, which is very real in our world and left untreated many times. Um, it's a subject that I'm very interested in, so this book really touched me because I um, had so much compassion for the character who was battling his own demons. Um, Very dark read, but excellent. The author did a wonderful job of writing on these dark subjects, but writing it very well, very readable, and very real. I mean, situations that could be very real in our world. I love this book. I loved everything about it. Um, it does end in a cliffhanger, so if you don't like cliffhangers, you may want to wait till the next book comes out. The good news is it's not long before it'll be coming out, so I'm real excited because the way it ended was really torturous for me. I'm dying for the next one so that I can see what happens. Uh, the growth in the characters is amazing. Um, the book answers some questions along the way about subjects that you're not really sure of throughout, but it does leave you some questions on other subjects. And I can't really get into it without giving away some of the storyline, and I certainly don't want to do that because I think you need to read it on your own. But we are left with questions that I am assuming will be answered in the next book, but it um, makes me even more intensely anxious to get the next book so that I can see what's going on with those questions. Great characters. Um, Again, a very dark read, uh, a mind-boggling read, and it will play with your mind as it goes on. But excellent book. Um, I think anybody that doesn't mind reading about some of those subjects should read this book because it's definitely well worth it. Well written, um, great book, very emotional, very moving, um, along with very scary at times. But there's just not enough good words I can say about it. It's one of my favorite books that I've read this year. So grab it, read it, and be ready for the next one when it comes out. Thanks.